29, 2013, I declare this convocation officially constituted.
Makofi mazuri, na sasa naomba sote tuketi. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Naibu wa Rais, kwa ruhusa yako nikubalie niweze kukualika katika kipindi kifupi cha burudani ambacho tutaweza kupokezwa na wanafunzi wa chuo hiki. Tafadhali wanafunzi.
Sinende nelala Sege sinende nya karibu chaekyo Sinende ne akwai Sege sinende nya alasu sinende Ajek chu Ollessos Sinende nya Ollessos cheptuinge Ollessos ne barai Ngenamgi gasege sinende nya sinende tam Nandi Sinende tam Nandi we Sinende nya sinende nelala Sinende ne jabai Ngenamgi gasege sinende nya sinende tam Nandi Sinende tam Nandi we Kasege sinende nya asalu sinende Sinende nelala Kasege sinende nya Hiye laleyo yo laleyo Hiye laleyo yo laleyo Kwanyi
makofi mazuri. Asante sana. Ni wanafunzi ambao wamesema kamwe hawezi tupa tamaduni kwa sababu mwacha mila ni mtumwa hata kama wako katika shule hii yao ya anuai. Makofi mazuri wanapoondoka tafadhali. Asante sana. Mheshimiwa Naibu wa Rais, Profesa Kithure Kindiki, Waziri wa Elimu na makatibu wote mliofika, gavana, viongozi wa kitaifa na wa mashinani, mwalimu mkuu wa chuo hiki cha kitaifa cha mafunzo anuai na halmashauri yote, mkiwemo wanachama wa bodi na washikadau wote, wanafunzi wote hasa mliofanya siku hii kufana, mabibi na mabwana. Kwa ruhusa yako Mheshimiwa Naibu wa Rais, nikubalie sasa nimwalike rais wa chuo hiki ambaye pia ni mmoja wa wanafunzi ambao wanafuzu siku ya leo, kijana Kelvin Kimtai, aweze kukukaribisha rasmi. Karibu sana kaka.
The chief guest, Your Excellency, all the invited guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning once more. It is with great pleasure to celebrate our first graduation as the Ollessos National Polytechnic. Congratulations to all the graduates for the good work done this far. Thank you, Your Excellency, for joining us today. We don't take this for granted. Let me appreciate the administrations, our trainees and staff, and the entire trainee fraternity for the support accorded to the graduates during the time of training. I also commend the trainee fraternity for the peaceful coexistence within the Polytechnic. Our parents and sponsors, we thank you for supporting us in an accountable way. You encouraged us, paid our fees, provide for us, and even gave us enough space to learn how to work our things by ourselves. Your Excellency, I wish on behalf of the trainees to request for the following: building and equipments of training rooms, Your Excellency, the assessment of help and scholarship. Also, Your Ollessos now it is very calm, but when it's come to the season of rain, speaking, Your Excellency, the work paths on our way are impassable. So we wish to request you that kindly let us have a good work path and a lightning across our residence. Lastly, Our Excellency, as you can see, we are all graduating, probably the 2,300 students. I want to request you, Your Excellency, through your office and the office of the President, we request for employment. Kindly let us create job opportunities for us and all of us. This Kenya is too big and is very full enough for us. Finally, let me congratulate the graduates. Go out and exercise what we have trained to become. Thank you. May God bless you. May God bless Ollessos and bless Kenya. Thank you.
Makofi mazuri kwa rais wa shule jameni. Asante sana. Ni kijana ambaye tunamtakia kila laheri. Ameongoza shule hii vizuri na hatimaye pia anafuzu siku ya leo. Kwa sasa Mheshimiwa Rais, Naibu wa Rais, bila kupoteza muda nikubalie nimwalike mwalimu wa chuo hiki cha kitaifa cha mafunzo ya anuai, Bwana Wesley Yegon, pia akukaribishe rasmi. Karibu mwalimu.
Your Excellency, the Chief Guest, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Kithure Kindiki, Cabinet Secretary of Education, Principal Secretary of TVET, the Governor Nandi County, our area of Member of Parliament and other members of Parliament, senior government officials, chairperson, principal, staff and trainees, parents, guardians, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Your Excellency, and before I read my speech, I want to ask my staff to stand up where they are and wave. My staff, asante sana. The industry players, can you stand up? For the industry, those who have been working together, we want to recognize you. Thank you. And they are our contractor for the tuition block. Thank you. I want also to ask the CATI principals to stand up and wave. I know you will be introduced officially by our peers. Thank you. Your Excellency, it is with great pleasure that I welcome you to Ollessos National Polytechnic as we celebrate the first graduation ceremony. Today we are presenting 2,367 graduates. Your Excellency, graduation is a ceremony, is a special occasion as it is culmination of years of hard work and the actualization of goals attained and the acknowledgement of success achieved. To graduates, I extend my sincere congratulations to you as you begin a new journey in search of your destiny. Take pride in what you have accomplished and remember that this is just a humble beginning for your great achievement. Your Excellency, the graduate achievements cannot be attained without teamwork by all stakeholders. My heartfelt appreciation goes to Governing Council, the trainers, non-trainers of their dedication to work and student leadership, and the entire trainee population of maintaining high discipline. My special gratitude too goes to the country leadership led by the governor for the immense support in the boosting enrollment of this institution and their support in funding, especially needy trainees. This has resulted in significant 11,090. The enrollment has progressively significant for 11,000 in 2025. Accommodation of our trainees is not for the community around, and I want to thank them for most sincere. The Polytechnic has not only continually excelled in academic performance over the years, but also co-curriculum activities. We are endeavored to uphold the to acknowledge and thank all the staff who have played a role in shaping all round of trainees and future of our graduates. Your Excellency, I urge you graduates to maintain high discipline and integrity in places you will get opportunity to serve the humanity. Once again, congratulations to the graduates and thank you all for making us assemble here today to celebrate your success. Thank you. At this juncture, Your Excellency, I want to welcome the Governing Council Chair that to make his speech and introduce the board. Karibu, Madam.
Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Professor Kithure Kindiki, who is our chief guest this morning, the Principal Secretary, State Department for Technical, Vocational Education and Training, Dr. Esther Thara Moria, the Governor, Nandi County and Governors, the Senator, Nandi County and Senators, host member of parliament and other members of parliament, all senior government officials, host MCAs and other MCAs, all other senior government officials, member of board of governors, host senior principal, trainers and non-training staff of Ollessos National Polytechnic, parents and guardians, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Before I make my speech, I would like to ask the council members to stand and wave. Thank you. It is with great pleasure that I take this opportunity to welcome you on behalf of Ollessos National Polytechnic community to our first graduation ceremony as a national polytechnic. I congratulate all the graduates for their hard work, dedication, and determination in pursuit of excellence that has culminated in this important ceremony. Your Excellency, we celebrate today as parents, staff, trainees, and stakeholders of ONP because the victory of our graduates is also a victory to all of us who were involved in mentoring them to their success in one way or another. I wish to encourage all the trainees graduating today to seek further enhancement of their grades by enrolling for the next programs. Those who are graduating with diplomas should enroll for degrees or higher diplomas in their specific fields. Those graduating with certificates or artisan courses should also endeavor enrolling for diploma and craft courses respectively. Your Excellency, we appreciate the government for the upgrade of our institution to a national polytechnic. Great achievement as it will enable the institution develop curriculum, do implementation and certificate in TVET institution aimed at addressing unemployment among the youth by providing self-employment. Apart from acquiring a hands-on training, the curriculum gives trainees an opportunity to interact with the industry and acquire the necessary exposure. To our graduates, solutions through skills and innovation. With the innovation and creativity skills that you have acquired during the training period, we expect you to the day-to-day challenges faced by the society, to embrace self-employment, and better still, be employers of others. Your Excellency, as a board, continue to strategically position this institution to a competitive advantage over her contemporaries in producing high-quality, put in place well-structured measures for strategic direction. We have come up with policies and strategic guidelines to ensure that ONP succeed in delivering quality training in line with the new trends in TVET institution. ONP is ISO 9000-2015, ensuring quality training of international standards by reviewing our strategic objectives from time to time. The institution transformative agenda that targets sector economic recovery and resonates well with the National Development Blueprint, NDP. Continuously remain committed to our to our mandate, responsibilities outlined in the TVET Act of 20. Your Excellency, on behalf of ONP, fraternity, let me thank our government, Department for Technical
Aiyo. Numratindika.
Vocational education and
Edwere kitakolia mushi.
grants and capitation received has enabled us improve on our infrastructure. Furthermore, new funding model prioritizes as they are equitably and adequately supported based on their level of financial need. The government for the additional 35 trainers deployed to our institution. We, however, still request for additional staff to match the increase in enrollment. The board shall remain focused to ensure that there is to realize the ever-growing demand for continual improvement. Chief guest, sir, as a council, we are proud of the following achievements in the recent past. Facelifting of the institution, the groundbreaking of the construction of a new tuition block with 64 training rooms. We thank the government for upgrading the institution to a national polytechnic. Your Excellency, the board has the following requests. We request for training equipment for building, civil engineering, mechanical, automotive engineering, agricultural engineering, electrical and electronics engineering, and medical laboratory technology. We thank the government for Your Excellency, as we celebrate the achievements of these graduates, we should know that there are infinite opportunities abound for them. We have witnessed a number of innovative ideas which may be available for incubation and final production. I impress upon the graduates to take up the challenge and embrace innovation in order to add value to their lives as well as that of the community. Once again, I want to thank the staff and trainees of ONP for ensuring the successful achievement of the trainees' objectives by creating an enabling environment for successful training. Finally, let me once again congratulate the graduates for being a mirror image of the institute pointing to a bright future. May all the success come along your way as you put your foot forward for fulfillment. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Makofi mazuri jameni kwa Madam Chair wa bodi ya shule yetu. Asante sana Madam kwa hotuba hiyo ambayo kwa hakika inatupa motisha. Kwa sasa mnikubalie niweze kumwalika mbunge wa eneo hili Mheshimiwa Bernard Kitur aweze kutuongoza kwa kipindi hiki. Karibu sana.
Ngino waligimenya. No kaida ya miaka nijukite.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Professor Kithure Kindiki, County Governor, Your Excellency Stephen Sang, the Cabinet Secretary for Education, Julius Mikos, all the PSS who are here and senior government officials, my fellow members of Parliament who are present here in this great graduation, the council members, all distinguished guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Hamjambo. Karibuni sana katika this great event. Your Excellency, sir, we want to thank you that you've honored us in your very extremely busy schedule to avail yourself to attend this graduation ceremony that we have so young for quite some time, and we knew this graduation was to be done last year, but because of issues here and there, Your Excellency, we actually knew this graduation had to be done by a person of your caliber as a Deputy President, but not a Deputy President alone. a real professor to be here to join us today. That is why we keep postponing until we had to get you to come and do this graduation for us. We feel so greatly honored because this great number of graduates, yes, of course, they've waited for some time and patiently, so your day has surely come. So before I speak much, I would like to first of all give an apologies for the area member of County Assembly who was not able to make to be here today because of one or two issues. He wasn't able to make to be here. I would like to probably give an opportunity, because of the interest of time, to my colleagues who have been able to join us today. Then thereafter, I'll make 2, 3, 4 comments before I invite the Governor of Nandi to give his sentiments. So without much ado, allow me, Your Excellency, with your permission, to welcome the Member of Parliament for Mgwen constituency, a friend of this institution. He actually studied in that primary school, Your Excellency, where you landed. And in all events in this institution, he's always been here. Engineer Joseph Lelmengit. Welcome, Mheshimiwa.
Your Excellency, the Deputy President, Honorable Kindiki, Professor Kindiki, the CS for Education, Dr. Julius, the Governor of Nandi County, Honorable Stephen Sang, the PS for Education, the fraternity leadership of this great institution, led by our principal, and the leaders present, all the guests of honors who are the graduates of 2023, wananchi tukufu, Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Wamune. Asante sana. Your Excellency, out there, every one of you expects to get a job or an employment opportunity. The biggest challenge that we have in this country is oversupply of human resource or unemployment for that matter. When I cleared university, I tarmacked for close to 1 year, doing casual jobs here and there. But I told myself, in case I don't get a good employment or job opportunity, what else can I do? I began to create an opportunity for other people. Began a small business here and there, got an opportunity where I became an employer instead. So I want you guys to change your mind today, that you're not going out there to only get employed. You can be creative and also create an employment for other people. The things that every time the President of this Republic, Honorable William Samoei Ruto, speaks about on digital economy, digital opportunities, you are not new to those. Doing assignments for people in overseas, those are jobs that you can work on as you wait for formal employment. So I want to encourage you today that you keep trying. They say you will get more opportunities when you keep trying. So whenever you live here, try. If in case of formal sector or informal sector, try. When you keep trying, that's when you get opportunities. Finally, I want to congratulate you, the Deputy President, for accepting to join this great institution today, and especially having attained the national Polytechnic status. Thank you so much for gracing this occasion. Personally, I want to mention also concerning my constituency here in Mgwen, our headquarters is Kapsabet town. We still have issues on insecurity in Nandi County. A lot of people, Your Excellency, have suffered. There are not enough security issues in Kapsabet. That is the area that I would want to request you to address on that. Otherwise, the great people of Mgwen, the great people of Nandi Hills, Kijamo, Kiko Senoge, Anego Kiasomani Ollessos, Agonga Miunguna, Owe Amiga, Asanteni Sana, Mwenyezi Mungu awabariki.
A better round of applause for Mheshimiwa Lelmengit, please. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Joseph Lelmengit. Now, Your Excellency, allow me to invite a very good friend of mine, and one of the parliamentarians who has mentored me because he's walked the path of professionalism before he got into politics till he was a CEO at a very young age, studied across the globe. Your Excellency, allow me to welcome Honorable Titus Lote, Member of Parliament from Kacheliba, the farthest corner, Kule, West Pokot. Karibu sana mheshimiwa. A round of applause, please. Najua tunashangaa kidogo lakini tafadhali tuweze kushangilia hawa wageni wetu. Karibu sana mheshimiwa. Welcome.
Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Professor Kindiki, Your Excellency, the Governor of Nandi County, the host Member of Parliament, the Council members of this great institution, other leaders, the graduates, good morning. Good morning again. Yes, just like I've been introduced, my name is Titus Lote. I am the Member of Parliament of Kacheliba constituency. And when I say that, people ask, where is this constituency called Kacheliba? This is a very unique constituency, Your Excellency, and it's important every time I get opportunity to tell people that when Kenya got independent in 1963, as part of Uganda, it is only to Kenya between some concessions that were done between the late first president of the Republic of Kenya and Obote or Idi Amin. So I am a member of parliament that represent Kenya. I'm a Kenyan, so nobody should say anything about that. Your Excellency, I want to also take opportunity to tell these people, the people of Nandi, and those that have come for graduation, about this friend of mine that has introduced me. This member of parliament called Kitur, when he came in, I didn't know. I actually did not understand that he could be able to take in this constituency and take it to the great heights. I start to learn him as a friend, and I've realized that it doesn't make a lot of noise. It's not very controversial. You could have been used to a controversial member of parliament, but his deeds speaks volume. Today, he is invited, the second in command in this country, to be able to grace the occasion of this institute. Bana Kitur, I think you've given me accolades, but I want to tell you and to tell these people that you've got a great member of parliament, and he will always take us through some understanding. Your Excellency, nataka kushukuru hawa wanafunzi because over 2,000 we've got oversupply of labor. And the president has made it clear, and the reason why he started a committee in parliament called the Diaspora Affairs Committee. And there is also a that where the economy has grown into required that now we can export labor. And I want, and this government has made it to ensure that graduates appreciate that the graduates of Kenya that have gone anywhere out of this globe have been able to perform perfectly. You'll attest to this. When the President of the United States said he was going to deport many Kenyans, they only say they're going to deport 1% of the Kenyans in the United States. Very few. If you talk about Nigeria, the ones that are going to be deported and the others, it will tell you that we are actually having a decisive decision to ensure that we do not only work in Kenya, but we also work abroad. There are many people that are trying to falsify the president for this. And I'll tell the young people that are here today They are saying, why is the president chasing people away? And I say, sitting in this committee, go to Egypt. Egypt get close to 71% of their GDP from their members that are outside, and they're building their country. Kenya is the 4th income earner out of our diaspora. And we are earning very less. Compared to Egypt, we are earning probably 300 times less. We are slightly above Ethiopia. But if we go out there, export our labor, because the world has become small, we can be able to build our country. And so nobody should falsify the president for having thought through, knowing very well that if he got in every institution 2,000 people graduating, we cannot have enough jobs for us. Lastly, I want to say this, Your Excellency, with due respect. Jana nilikuwa Naivasha na wabunge, na tuliongea mambo mazuri pale Naivasha. Becomes possible when they say a dog was beaten by a man, but not a man, a dog. I want to tell the media to be very sincere and look yourself into the face. You've lied several times. I sat there. The members of parliament that are here sat there. SHA tulikuwa tunasema inachelewa kufanya kazi, and we are asking only the ministry. And there is a work mulitupatia. Wahakikisha ina run haraka haraka. We did not say that the members of parliament are rejecting SHA. Please don't mislead Kenyans further. Ndio maana siku hizi mumehama I have a testimony yesterday. Nilitoa mjomba wangu Cherengani Nursing Hospital. The amount that was paid by SHA, tulianza process saa 4 asubuhi. Saa 9 waliitisha SHA ianze
kufixiri wisho na hiyo bado maiki yale hau. Hey, ni da igwane goku. Akwada betie kugea ni kwa jaiko italele ya mwisho.
Kufanya kazi efficiently, sio kusema wabunge wamekataa. It's not a change of mind. This is the truth. Why are you not telling people kwamba bei ya chakula imeanguka?
Tabiri kugea sita kwa panic heartbeat. Ikaba tu.
Why are you not telling people that bei ya mafuta imeteremka kwa zaidi ya miezi 6? Why are you not telling people that the dollar, you only look for the wrong information? Kujaribu kuua hii serikali. Hii serikali haitakufa. Media kweli. You will look for those lies, but these guys are going to interior docket. Ulisaidia kwangu sana kupata. Saying, oh, huyu ni soft, huyu ni soft. Go to Kerio Valley sasa. There's peace because of him. And so when he says things, media mutasema whatever you say. Mbona anaanza kusema sasa? He was man enough. Sio wakati amefukuzwa ndio anaanza kutuambia ndani ni chafu. Angekuwa anapiga kelele makofi. He's a liar. Asanteni sana. Mungu awabariki.
Because you are really exciting me to get into real politics here. But let me try things in which we deliberate today in Ollessos technical. Your own things and report your own stuff. Allow me, ladies, Your Excellency, and distinguished guests here who are here today. To welcome also a friend of us that are in government, to also make formidable friends. The gentleman was one of the internationally acclaimed journalists of all. A round of applause, please. Yeye amesafiri kutoka kule Wajia. Karibu sana mheshimiwa.
Professor Kithure Kindiki, waziri wetu wa elimu, Council ya National Polytechnic hapa, wanafunzi, walimu, was elevated to a National Polytechnic. But when my good friend, the Honorable Kithure, invited me, and a Kenyan patriot, someone who I said it will be my pleasure to be here in the to tell the graduates today, congratulations. Congratulations on such a... But my main message is for those who will remain here and witness in this institution. Many people do not have no. At this point, I'd like to say to the Deputy President, to lead with our beloved President, William Samoei Ruto. Throw stones only at trees with fruits. We are seeing all the hard work you're doing. Many, just those people who are preaching politics of ethnicity and politics. Majority of Kenyans are in agreement with your policies and the way you're leading this country. Criticized, I believe it is also going to be the most impactful in the history of our country. You've given the government 5-year contract. We're not even at the middle of it. development projects across the country. Actually, in some places like where I come from, we are happy to get. In my constituency, for example, we've got a 685 million energy project. This was unthinkable. We could not even dream of sana wewe pamoja na Mheshimiwa Rais, and I'm sure the people of Nandi also appreciate, treasure him, and make sure you serve him the way he serves you.
Parliament from Wajir South for coming all the way. Your Excellency, allow me as well from Mombasa, Taita Taveta, actually. Member of Parliament from Taveta, hapa Nandi Hills, Ollessos National Polytechnic. Karibu Mheshimiwa.
Hebu nione kwa ishara ya mkono kama tuna fiwe. Mungu ni mwema. Kila wakati. Amen. Kindiki, governor wetu, Governor Sang,
mono.
Wajire kwa neema ya Mwenyezi Mungu, kwa sababu leo tuko na graduates. Mimi ni mwanasheria. Mission allow me to say only 3 things. La kwanza, niko wanafunzi graduates wetu na mtu mjini na nilikuwa sijui naenda wapi. And hawajui baada ya leo ni nini kinaenda kuanza. But I want to tell you something. In the year 2013, baada ya kuteseka na maisha na kupigana na maisha, I met this gentleman here called Professor Kithure Kindiki. Nilikuwa nimetumwa kwake kwenda nikaenda nikamuuliza, Mheshimiwa, mimi karibu nakata tamaa. Alinieleza maneno haya na nataka niwaambie haya maneno. Kwamba the battle is not for the strong. The race is not for the swift. But I want to encourage you today that you may come from a very... But if you position yourself, if you work hard, if you remain disciplined, has placed something for you. And you are here with a testimony. Your Excellency, jambo la kule kwetu wa pwani, sisi tunasemaga mgala muhu minne nikisoma. Na mimi najua hawa ni... Now for the first time I want us to have a conversation. Mgala muwe lakini haki yake. Tambo kidogo hapo tulikuwa na naibu wa rais wa shareholders. Rais wa Kenya nzima. Na huo ndio ukweli. Ama nasema uongo watu wa Nandi? Si ni ukweli? La pili, la mwisho, Mheshimiwa naibu wa rais. Kusoma katika Biblia, katika kitabu cha Mathayo, Yesu siku moja alimponya mtu alikuwa kipofu. Wayahudi wakamuita huyu kipofu wakamwambia, Si wewe umeponywa na yule mtu mwenye dhambi? Si ni wewe? Yule kipofu aliwaambia neno moja, kama ni mtenda dhambi sijui, kama mali sijui, lakini ule ushuhuda niko nao, nilikuwa kipofu na sasa ninaona. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Na mimi Mheshimiwa Naibu wa Rais, ule ushuhuda ambao niko nao ni kwamba bei ya mbolea ilikuwa shilingi 7,000, saa hizi bei ya mbolea ni shilingi 2,700. Huo ndio ushuhuda mimi niko nao. Mheshimiwa Naibu wa Rais, ule ushuhuda ambao mimi niko nao, sitaki kusikia wale watu wanasema mengi kuhusu serikali. Ule ushuhuda niko nao ni kwamba Kenya nzima walimu 76,000 wameandikwa na serikali ya William Samoei Ruto. Ule ushuhuda ambao niko nao, bei ya unga ilikuwa juu lakini saa hizi imeshuka. Ule ushuhuda ambao niko nao, bei ya petroli ilipanda juu lakini imeshuka. Ule ushuhuda ambao niko nao, bei ya dola ilikuwa juu lakini saa hizi imeshuka. Na ule ushuhuda ambao mimi niko nao nikitoka sehemu hii ya Nandi ni kwamba Mungu anaenda kujitukuza kwa uongozi wa William Samoei Ruto na Profesa Kindiki. Huo ndio ushuhuda ambao mimi niko nao. Very lastly, Mheshimiwa Naibu wa Rais, najua Yesu alikuwa akija akikuta watu wakubwa wengi kama hivi, anawauliza, Elia, wewe ni mtume? Na akawauliza, na nyinyi mnasema mimi ni nani? Huyu mjumbe wenyu Bernard Kituri kule Nairobi ni dume bwana, ni dume. Dume kule Nairobi peke yake ama hapa Nandi pia ni dume? Nataka nisikie kusoma kwenyu. Ni dume pia hapa? Ni dume pia hapa? Bana wewe, Mungu akubariki, Mungu akutendee mema, Mungu akuzaidishie katika kila jambo. Sasa sinipeleke salamu ya Mombasa, nipeleke salamu za watu wa Nandi Mombasa. Asanteni sana, wabariki.
Asante sana mheshimiwa. Dume najua kweli tumefanya mambo mengi kule Nairobi, na ninafurahi sana kuweza ku have you as one of my guests on this very important day, as thousands of those have been able to support are graduating. I'm so super excited on this day, and thank you for honoring me, honorable member from Taveta. Basi nitamkaribisha rafiki wangu basi wa mwisho ambaye ameweza kujumuika pamoja na sisi. This man, I would call him a real giant young man, but very vibrant. Yeye alianza kwanza siasa kama MCA. Amekuja sehemu hii ya Nandi mara mingi sana. Na yeye wakati vita ilikuwa kule bungeni, when we had decided that we didn't want our country to continue to being divided on ethnic lines, or having a leader who doesn't have a focus on where this nation is going and in supporting the presidency of this country, this particular member of parliament was one of the most formidable one, who stood firm despite the fact that it comes from Nyeri, Mathira constituency, where Wamunyoro is, where the former deputy president came from. He stood and said, this guy, wacha akuja akae kule village na yeye akae huku Nairobi. Sasa bado anamsaidia yeye akiwa kule village as a member of parliament of the former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua. Mheshimiwa Eric Wamumbi, I feel so honored to have you here today, sir. You are a real, very bold, very brilliant MP, and without much ado, wacha mimi nikukaribisha ukuje useme mawili matatu. Hata hivyo nasikia mkitoka hapo mnaenda Nyeri, bado Nyeri najua mtanyorosha kweli kweli. Mpaka kule kila mtu atakuwa katika hii serikali. Honorable Eric Wamumbi, please welcome sir, Member of Parliament of Mathira. Karibu sana sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mheshimiwa Bernard, Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Professor Kithure Kindiki, Waziri wetu wa elimu, Mheshimiwa Gavana, Your Excellency, Governor Sang, wajumbe wote ambao tumekuja hapa na naibu wa rais, viongozi wote wa serikali, wazazi na wageni na graduates,
Chamugemi Singh. Asante sana. Your Excellency, we are very happy today to accompany you to this occasion, one of a kind, to applaud the 2,367 graduates who are graduating today. And I wish, Your Excellency, I wish wao ndio wangekaa hapa mbele, sababu they are the guest of honor today. Sababu nimepita pale nikachungulia and I saw they are looking very good, and I confused whether we are in a National Polytechnic or we are in a world-class university. Pongezi sana, you look very good. Your institution looks very good. Pongezi sana, and we are here to encourage you, to tell you that the sky is the limit. Don't stop where you are. Go further and conquer the world. If you have done a certificate, don't stop there. Do a diploma. If you've done a diploma, don't stop there. Go further and do a degree. And all the good things on this earth will be yours. Usisimame hapo, endelea, utie bidii, because some of us have gone through what you have gone through, and we are here to wish you the very best. Na nimesikia Mheshimiwa Bernard, I was listening to you keenly when you said that this occasion was marked to happen last year, and it has been postponed many times, and you said you are waiting for a professor. I noted very keenly, akasema ni sawa, because you said it must have been done by the Deputy President, and you had to make sure that the Deputy President is a professor. And I'm here to confirm that we finally have a Deputy President who is a professor, who is a real assistant to the President, who is doing his work very clearly, assisting the President to develop this country. Mimi sitasema mengi. I only want to say one thing. Mimi ni mjumbe wa pale Madera, hiyo mnasema wa Munyoro, na pale wa Munyoro ni kijiji mzuri. Iko na watu wazuri, watu ambao wanapenda nchi yao. Is only one man ambaye maneno yake imeenda kwa msitu. I want to say one thing. Sisi tumeona Rais William Ruto. And Your Excellency, we cannot talk about technical training without remembering the efforts the President put when he was Minister for Higher Education in 2010. When we will write the history about technical training, His Excellency President William Ruto will have a page, because he is the one who asked these questions. When we take students to university, what about the others who don't meet qualifications to join public universities? Where do they go? And in 2010, he came up with technical training, and that is why we are here today. Because of President William Ruto, when he was Minister for Higher Education, he sat down and came up with technical training. I want to say one thing. Rais William Ruto amekuja kwetu kule Nyeri, akatupatia 95 billion worth of bonus for tea farmers. Akakuja kwetu, akatupatia pesa ya kahawa. We have seen him the other day, he went to Western region, and for the first time, cane farmers are also going to enjoy bonus. As President William Ruto has said, he also wants to help wale watu ambao wanafunga ng'ombe, mbuzi na hiyo mifugo ingine. And he has said, vile anasaidia wakulima wa majani chai, vile anasaidia wakulima wa kahawa, vile anasaidia wakulima wa miwa, he also wants to help wafugaji kama nyinyi ambao wanaeka ng'ombe, mifugo yenu ipate chanjo. Sasa kama sisi tumesaidiwa na pesa ya majani chai, kwa nini tupige kelele mifugo yenu ikipata chanjo? Si tu support hiyo pia nyinyi nyama yenu na ng'ombe yenu ipate bei kule nchi ya nje. Si ndio? So me, I want to tell those people who are making noise. Nyinyi hamkupiga kelele wakati mlipewa bonus ya kahawa, bonus ya majani chai. Why make noise when livestock farmers are also being assisted? Because this country is for all of us. Hakuna mtu wa nje na wa ndani. Sisi wote tunategemea hii serikali. And when the president is working day and night to make sure all people live in peace and harmony, kuna watu wengine ambao wanafanya mikutano ya kupiga serikali. Na ndio maana tulikutana pale Naivasha. Tukasemeshana, tukaambiana ya kwamba it's true, we have teething challenges when it comes to Taifa Care. But it doesn't mean that we are going to abolish the program. That is why we are pushing the minister to work on those teething problems. We did not say that SHA is not working. Na tunakumbuka Rais mstaafu Uhuru wa Kenyatta akituambia, hii magazeti ni ya kufunga nyama. Sasa mnaandika story ambayo sio ya ukweli. Our media people, please be responsible and report responsibly. We said we have teething problems, and as a government we are working on those teething problems. And we are going to get there. This is the best care as a country we have. Sasa watu wote wa chemotherapy wanapata bila kulipa. And in a few months we are going to get there. Let us support our government. Mimi nimetoka pale Madera na nitakwama na Rais William Ruto, wapende wasipende. Because he is a leader who unites all people. He is not tribal. Ni kiongozi wa kuunganisha watu wote. Na tuko wengi pale mlima, tuko wengi ambao tunashikilia William Ruto na naibu wake Kindiki. Tuko wengi. Sasa hii si wakati wa siasa, hii ni wakati wa kazi. Tufanye kazi. Wakati wa siasa ikikuja, kila mtu aingie kwa uwanja tujuane. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki. Thank you very much.
Honorable Eric Wamumbi, sasa nyinyi mmejionea tuko na vijana chipukizi kutoka sehemu ile mlimani who also have a right vision for this country and share in the vision of the President of the Republic of Kenya. Your Excellency, as we come to celebrate the graduation of these 2,300 young ones, Naibu wa Rais, mimi wakati nilipata usukani kuwa kiongozi wa sehemu hii, nilisoma the mind of the President. Na nikaona vile wakati alikuwa naibu, alijaribu sana kutembea katika several debates. I saw many young people, Your Excellency, wakati nilikuwa nafanya siasa, wangenifukuza hapa na pale. Pengine wakitafuta kitu kidogo hapa na pale. And I thought, Your Excellency, that I want to align completely with the thoughts of the President. And what we've done, I picked in Nandi Hills the only institution that is quite well developed. And I came here conscious of your time because I know you're rushing somewhere till and I was trying to throw my eyes. I have a good buddy of mine from Samburu North, Honorable Dominic Oleletibila. Sorry, Mheshimiwa, I think na nimeambiwa masaa, please, Mheshimiwa, all the way from Samburu. I actually wanted to make sure that the whole country is represented, and you can bring me some Samburu from the other side to come and study in this fantastic institution. Unajua hii ilikuwa ni plan, ilete watu kutoka Kenya mzima ndio muone kwamba when your leader is here, you can also come and study here. Please, Mheshimiwa, kindly come and make your remarks. Karibu sana, Mheshimiwa Oleletibila, all the way from Samburu. Karibu.
Your Excellency, Deputy President wetu Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki, Governor wa Nandi County, Waziri, rafiki yangu Bernard Kitur, waheshimiwa wenzangu, watu wetu wa Nandi County na graduates wetu wa hii National Polytechnic. All protocols observed. Hamjambo nyote. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Mtamsamea rafiki yangu Kituru kidogo kwa sababu anajua nyinyi ni watu wengi. Na hii function ni kubwa. 2,300 graduates wakigraduate siku moja, na hii this is a first graduation ceremony ya National Polytechnic. Na hata sijasikia mkimpigia makofi tangu saa zile. Hiyo tu ndio makofi mnampigia. Asanteni sana. Siwezi chukua muda. Kwanza ningependa kuwapongeza graduates wetu. Viongozi wameongea. Soko, nyinyi ndio mnaingia sasa sokoni, nyinyi ndio ile mnatolewa karatasi leo ndio mnaingia sokoni. Your Excellency, I was with you when you were inspecting the Jitume lab. I actually took pictures and took videos. I was very impressed with the young people who were there. There was a young person who was there who was saying, leo tu, na ilikuwa saa hiyo ilikuwa hata ilikuwa imefika saa 3:30, alikuwa ametengeneza shilingi 5,000 kwa hiyo kompyuta yake hapo hapo. This is where the labor market is going. It is saturated out there, lakini ukijituma na these necessary skills ambayo mumegraduate nayo saa hizi, the future is indeed very bright. I would like to thank the government because the same program ambayo inafanywa hapa hivi, hata mimi na replicate pale kwangu Baragoi, Samburu North. Na napenda sana kumshukuru Madam PS kwa sababu amenisupport pia mimi na technical yangu ambayo niko nayo Baragoi. Na Your Excellency, hata mimi nikipata nafasi wanafunzi wangu wakigraduate nitakukaribisha. Ya pili, viongozi wote ambao wako hapa, sisi ni marafiki wa Penat. Hakuna mtu ataenda kwa ule mtu ambaye hata pale penye tumetoka hatumuamini. Sema tu kweli. Sisi wote hawa viongozi ambao mnatuona hapa hivi, these MPs ambao wako hapa, hii ndio tamu yetu ya kwanza. Hii ndio tamu yetu ya kwanza. Mimi najijua na hawa viongozi. Sisi saa hizi shughuli yetu ni kung'ang'ana kuingia tamu ya pili. Kwa hivyo hizi viatu mnaona tunakanyanga lami Nairobi. Nikichapa kuona kuingia ofisi ya Ministry of Education, nikienda kukaa kwa hiyo waiting area na mpata Kituru ameketi pale. Nikienda pale kwa stima, nikienda pale kumtafuta yule PS Alex na mpata Kituru hapo pale.
It had never been envisaged in the years past, even when they were designing this road, that there was going to be such a population that we now have. Your Excellency, I want to ask you, for quite a project here, so that we have pathways, walkways, all the way from Ollessos, iteremuke mpaka kule Cheblelachpei, kule chini. Because the population is so high, magari hapa yanakimbia sana, there is a likelihood sometimes to have accidents around this place. In fact, Your Excellency, even as we celebrate today here, this community of Ollessos are also mourning a young man we lost tomorrow by the name of Brian Kipkoech, because of some small issue that happened, Your Excellency. And I will be asking you also to be able to support us and support that family. Kwa hiyo, Your Excellency, pia ningetaka nikuombe, besides the schemes of the street lights I've talked about, mimi najua sauti yako ni kubwa, na ukisema jambo linakuwa. Katika pia sehemu hii, as much as the community is struggling to also build houses, I have few places here, Your Excellency, yenye tuko na challenge kidogo ya stima. Mimi nataka nikuombe tu 5 schemes ya milioni 50, Your Excellency, kwako hiyo ni kitu kidogo. Sema neno moja leo hapa, mimi naenda kufukuza wajamaa Nairobi huko mpaka nifikishe nyumbani. Your Excellency, there are also some very key projects that are happening here in Nandi Hills that I think it's very important also to mention, and I appreciate your government, Your Excellency. One of the key projects tumetamani sana kuwa nayo, apart from this Polytechnic that you see here, there was Koitalel Samoei University. This has been a story that had been mentioned for years past. Your Excellency, recently, you and the President allocated Koitalel Samoei 900 million, and that has already been advertised. I'll be inviting you and the President, Your Excellency, to come and launch this project in due course, as we are now identifying the contractor to come and do the job. Equally, Your Excellency, I appreciate the affordable housing project that is happening in Nandi Hills. You gave me an affordable project of 1.8 billion shillings. It has been advertised. Tendering process has already been completed, Your Excellency. We are waiting for the contractor. Sasa ile siku mbili ulikuwa umesema utakuja kutembea hapa Nandi kwa sababu Nandi hapa ulisema hii haijakutosha. Those are some of the key programs that we are coming to do in Nandi Hills. As well, we have also a market. I know Governor will speak about it. Tulikuwa tumepewa kidogo ya 55 million ile ya AFP, lakini wakati tulikuja tukajadiliana na rais, akatuongezea akatupea 365 million project in Nandi Hills, na ile ya Nandi Hills tukaleta hapa Ollessos ya 55 million shillings. That has already been advertised. Katika hili shule basi nirudi hapa, Your Excellency. where they can get internship, they can get attachments, and ultimately sometimes they can get their jobs done. Allow me to call the Kenya Maritime Authority. Is the team from Kenya Maritime here? Kindly stand. Lake Victoria North. If you are here, please stand. The tea estates led by Eastern Produce. Where are you? Please stand. I want to be able to recognize you. Yes, that is Lake Victoria North. Just keep standing. Eastern Produce, EPK, Nandi Tea. Very well. Keep standing. Kapchorwa. The sugar sector, where is the team from Sony Sugar? CEO is there. Chemelil, the CEO, Your Excellency, that is the CEO from Chemelil. I know Kansai Plus Campaigns were here a few minutes ago. Just keep standing, gentlemen. The team from KPLC, are you here? Okay, very well. So, on behalf of all of us, Your Excellency, I just want to maybe pick one from Kenya Maritime. Where are you? CEO Kenya Maritime. Yeah, please come here. As the CEO is coming, Your Excellency, I want this institution, and listen carefully. Hii kazi ya mameli kule, tunataka kulete ifanyike hapa. So that those of us that are training to be welders, you just don't become a welder hapa nyumbani. Ukuwe welder hapa, tufungule barabara, nenda kule kwa meli, enda choma meli, tengeneza madolo kutoka sehemu ile. Sony Sugar here, and Chemelil, and a few others who didn't make to come here. These are the CEOs, Your Excellency. When we shared with them, of course, they are very grateful because of the reforms that you and Your Excellency, the President, these companies of sugar companies, you have been making losses for over 30 years, right now are profitable. Historically, they are making profits. And because of that, Your Excellency, they are able to open avenues where young people can go do work in those places. Mechanical engineering, welding, plumbing, all those electrical, and those are the kind of things we are going to ink, Your Excellency, and they are going to take loads and loads of young people to go to those places and work. And therefore, Your Excellency, I wanted to recognize the commitment of these great leaders who have left their very important jobs to come and attach to see what the country is doing, where the nation is going, and to prove to Your Excellency that now the country is so united between those who are in the industry and the learning institutions, so that we have an easy way. So allow me, Your Excellency, an easy way of these people getting jobs. Your Excellency, just 1 minute, if you allow me, and I'm going to sit down, I allow the CEO, acting CEO of Kenya Maritime Authority to say a word, and then you be seated. Karibu, sir.
Your Excellency, Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Professor Kindiki, the CS, Governor, Nandi County, all leaders present, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Indeed, it's a great honor and pleasure to be here today. I'm here to shed light on an industry which is usually out of sight and out of mind for many, but it has great potential and great opportunity. I stand here before you to bear witness because I am a sailor, first and foremost. I hail from Bureti County in Kericho constituency and went all the way to Mombasa, boarded a ship, and started my seafaring career. At the height of my seafaring career, I sailed on very large ships, 300-meter container vessel. I just want to bear witness to sentiments that you have made, Your Excellency, that we ought to be brave. So for the graduates, be brave, venture out there. There are opportunities out at sea, there are opportunities abroad. You can venture out. Parents, be courageous, let your children be, and go and get these opportunities. Lastly, Your Excellency, once seafaring career is done, there is always something for you back home. Currently, I am Acting Director General of Kenya Maritime Authority, serving the government of Kenya. Thank you.
And so we are going to have a great partnership between Kenya Maritime so that we open avenues, as I say. Those from this, who are graduating from this school will be able then to have an opportunity to work in those spaces. I will also continue to bring in more friends who are going to partner with Ollessos Technical, and for sure, this is going to be quite something. So the 2,000 that I keep sponsoring every year, I can almost guarantee you, half of you will get a chance to work somewhere. Your Excellency, two things, then I get seated. One, yesterday we had a meeting in Naivasha, and we applaud the program of SHA. Yes, we agree there are small teething problems. I'm also a beneficiary. A while ago, some few weeks ago, I had a mishap where one of my staff got an accident, and he had some fractures. And Your Excellency, he was treated in Moi Referral Hospital. I thought I was going to pay over 400,000. But in the day he was to be released, SHA paid everything. So, what we are saying is, yes, there are a few challenges, sometimes system problems. And the CEO yesterday clarified that those problems were identified, there were issues of the systems, they've been able to get more servers. So those problems have been addressed. So this is the media report, right? We said, yes, SHA is good, few teething problems, but they are being addressed. I want to call on all Nandi, kindly let's register. We are now at 25%. Other places, some are shouting, but they are registering. They are benefiting from this SHA. And finally, I mentioned, Your Excellency, a week or so ago, on the issue of the budgeting process that happens in Parliament. And I say, a time has come if this country is to be fair. Over time, they've always been skewed budgets. Particular regions have been getting quite a lot of money for quite so many years past. And I had said, going forward, if Parliament is the one that is appropriating all the funds, hii kamati yenye iko bunge ya kutengeneza budget, hiyo na ivunjwe so that we have a proper representative budget committee in Parliament that is going to have every year a proper distribution of resources across the country. Haiwezi kuwa sehemu zingine za nchi, you know, because Parliament has quite some strength, inapata pesa, ina appropriate pesa zingine mingi, ikae sehemu moja for many years past. Kama vile maona, we are young politicians, and we are saying whatever we see is not right, we speak it right, so that it be done right. And I call upon you, Deputy President, there is a problem that happens pale kwa budget committee. Itengenezwe vizuri so that we have representation, hata tupate wabunge kutoka Nandi ambao wako pale Nandi. Hii kitu ikiwa kakawanywa tuko pale ndani ya hiyo budget committee, ndio it becomes fair upon all of us. Ongelo tang budget lakini mitage ngenyo ngeame serune magmwajin kiso gimete mitage ya tananune singepti to tugi mom kemya nanune ne balete amadale dagi yaogere hiba biglage Eba access nyo nagi makoya ko ntiondo ipke bar ko nyoga ndap ko itko ke lejini rip mite jega jitong nyo ipke nda agenge nyo ko toy ko lujego mutaga ko et ko toy ko sig masek urono ko ngetuny ngom magrip inya ba 2027 ko nito nyo sumbone bit amete ke wal budget committee intayo sige sop kongwe. Governor Nandi, Your Excellency Stephen Sang, please welcome, sir. Karibu.
Tumpigie makofi Mheshimiwa Kithure. Asante sana mjumbe. Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Professor Kithure Kindiki, CS Julius Migos, PSS Wetu, the principal, the OTTI team, together with the graduates. Good morning. Kwanza nachukua nafasi hii kusema pongezi kwa wale wanafunzi wetu ambao wanafuzu siku ya graduates today in this first graduation ceremony, Bishop and the team of Ollessos. This elevation into on account of the kind of performance that you are posting. Over the many years. And therefore we want to say congratulations. That we wanted to do, Your Excellency, is that we wanted to have the first graduation as a national polytechnic. Graduation as a national polytechnic. The second issue, Your Excellency, is that we had identified the office. We had identified and agreed. However, we wanted to be sure that the person coming here, that when we make some request, they will be taken to the right place and that they can be able to be acted upon favorably. And that is why we were not in a hurry. We say, tuende mbele kidogo, tupate mtu ambaye, tukimwambia maneno yetu itafika mahali inafika. Na leo, I can assure the community of Ollessos Technical, Nandi County, that our issues and the issues that we are raising today will get favorable consideration in the ears and the heart of government, because we have Professor Kithure Kindiki, our Deputy President, as our chief guest today. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali. Your Excellency, when an institution is elevated into a national status like Ollessos Polytechnic, we have had before schools, secondary schools, elevated into a national status. Part of that elevation is that they are given some small capitation to do something. Your Excellency, as we celebrate the elevation of Ollessos, the Ollessos National Polytechnic, we are asking, Your Excellency, that some consideration is made into availing and be able to improve the infrastructure in this school so that it meets the status of a national discussion that we have had with you at the waiting team, and we will be coming to your office to agree on how to implement some of the proposals with you, and we know you are going to succeed. We are going to succeed on that. Thirdly, Your Excellency, because I know we are pressed for time, ile maneno tulikuwa tunasema tunahitaji yule mtu tunamwambia tunajua maneno yetu itafika huko, ni kwa sababu, Your Excellency, hii area yetu ya Nandi, in the last term of the previous administration, this region was marginalized. Just like many other areas were marginalized on account of politics. Because we had voted for that government 100%. We were supporting the policies of that government 100%. However, because of exigencies of politics, this region, imesemwa na Kituri ya kutoka Nandi Hills, Imaki, Nandi Hills, kuja mpaka Ollessos na kwenda back, was launched in 2016. And since that time, nothing has happened on these roads for the last almost 10 years. And Your Excellency, we are hopeful that this government, having come into office on account of ensuring that no part of Kenya is left behind, we are really asking that this region has been left behind on account of some of those projects. And we are sure that you are going to help us push those agendas. And we know, wewe utasema maneno hapa kuhusu hii barabara zetu and many other projects. Hii Keben Dam, Your Excellency, it was conceptualized in 2013-2014. The budget initially was about 10 billion. Previously, ikakuja kusukumwa, budget ikakuja chini mpaka 7 billion, ikakuja 4 billion. Finally, when the last administration left, they had awarded a contract for about 1.4 billion, cutting down the many institutions that were supposed to benefit from this project. This Keben Dam, Your Excellency, will sort out our water needs as Nandi County to an extent of about 50%. E project moja peke yake. We thank you and the President because you canceled the initial tender. You have asked for redesigning of the designs of Keben Dam, and today, as we speak, we are almost closing the tendering process to get a contractor who can support us in this project at a cost of about 12 billion design that will ensure that Kapsabet, Ollessos, Nandi Hills, Kaptumo, ile kitu tunauliza Your Excellency, wewe sukuma usaidie sisi hapa. You are a local. Tulijaribu kukuonyesha hapa, but also you became a lecturer here at Moi University. We want to, Your Excellency, we cannot ignore the fact that Moi University have Ollessos. And we are asking Your Excellency that together with the President in getting resources for Koita del Samoei University, we are asking you, Your Excellency, that saidia sisi kusukuma mambo hayo ili tuweze kupata maendeleo hapa. Sema wewe wanataka kukupatia kama memorandum. Tukawaambia you will spend 3 days in Nandi commissioning the various with the leadership and the opinion leaders and the people of Nandi. Waambie ya kwamba wapumzike kidogo, ile siku wewe utarudi, we will have an opportunity to sit down with you and be able to deal with some of those things. Nandi kidogo and the western region. I speak for Migori, Kisii, Bomet, Kericho, Nandi. There is a problem with our bonus. Watu wetu hawakupata bonus ile inahitajika, and I think there are a few things that we need to tweak so that some of the initiatives that the national government implement cascaded down to ensure watu wetu hapa Nandi, the west of the rift, katika maneno ya majani chai wameweza kutoka Samburu mpaka Mombasa. We as a nation Ollessos and National Polytechnic. We will be having statistics of